Welcome to Thursday morning yoga. Glad to have you with me on your mat. We'll start in a seat. Get comfy. Today's flow is going to, start with the heart. We're going to use the heart as the focal center of our inhales and just make this a really mindful morning practice. It's a pretty simple flow, but we're going to work everything head to toe. So come on in, comfortable seat. Let's actually put one foot in front of the other. This is Sukhasana, so you're not actually cross-legged. You've got one foot in front of the other. Don't worry, we'll do this both ways, but start with the one most comfortable for you. And then try to really sit heavy in your sits bones so you're firmly rooted to the mat. And then I will suggest hands on your knees, maybe palms open, but something just comfortable. And then we'll start to just breathe. Notice what kind of breath you brought with you this morning, and we'll start to smooth that breath out in whatever ways needs to happen. And then of course when you're ready, you'll start to grow the breath, nose to nose breathing, so close the lips. We'll just start to make long, smooth inhales and exhales. I'm going to start to think about the heart space, this chest as your focal point. So let's start to inhale through the chest. Exhale out the nose. And think about expanding your upper ribs, letting your chest really lift as you breathe in, and on an exhale, think about the energy going down your back body, just kind of really settling you, grounding you into the mat. All right, from here maybe you can close your eyes. Just listen. I'm going to guide you through a little bit of, getting started. So inhale through the heart. Exhale down the right arm. Let it grow heavy. Next, inhale through the heart. Nice full inhale all the way to the top. Exhale down the left arm. Let it grow heavy. Inhale through the heart. This time, exhale down both arms. Let them feel very heavy in your elbows, your fingers. Inhale through the heart space. Exhale down the torso. Let it be heavy. Inhale through the heart. Exhale down the right leg. Let your hips get heavy. That right knee goes deeper towards the mat. Inhale deep through the heart space. Take the exhale down the left leg. Inhale through the heart, sit taller. Exhale down both legs. Great, we're going to kind of keep that in our mind, and we'll take a twist to the right. So left hand to the right knee, right hand behind, really gentle this morning. Inhale through the heart, sit tall. Exhale through the torso, gaze goes over the right shoulder. Two more just like that. After your last exhale, come to center and we'll take it on the other side. Setting yourself up, so inhale through the heart to sit tall. Exhale through the torso to twist. Two more deep breaths. And inhale back to center. We'll find our way to hands and knees. Keeping this idea of leading with the heart, just tuck that in the back of your mind. I'll hopefully try to help you remember. Let's flip the palms or the hands towards us. So rotating the hands out and then fingertips facing your body. You can do this one at a time if you'd like. And then inhale, lift the chest and the chin and the gaze forward. 3 breaths here. Really lifting the heart on each inhale. After After your third exhale, kindly unwind your hands. We'll curl the toes under. For a little toe stretch, start to walk the hips back to the heels. And we'll walk right off those wrists we just worked. And you can shake them out as you lean further back on your toes, what will be allowed. Just stretching each and every digit. Shake the hands out. 2 things at one time here. And then we'll come back to tabletop. Unwind the toes, you're on the tops of the feet. And from here, just a few cats and cows. So inhales, lift the chest, lift the tail, nice and slow to get to the full inhale. And then slow release. Exhale, make that cat shape with your back. Tip the pelvis in, chin to chest. Take 3 to 4 more on your own. Really be mindful about the inhales and the exhales as you move. Trying to get to the tippy top of the inhale and let all the breath out on the exhale. Noticing how this feels from the shoulders, the neck, the hips, the low back. Just checking in. One more. We'll join in neutral. Get your spine as long as you can. Send the crown of the head to the front of the mat, the tail to the back, like you're stretching your back as flat and long as it will go. And then we'll send the right toes to the back of the mat. Maybe give them a little stretch, rock back and forth. Then we'll lift the right foot hip height. So maybe you want to check in with tilting left to right so that you're even, hips are even. And from here, we're going to bring the right knee to the right elbow. So on an inhale, bring the knee and the elbow, the knee up to the elbow. And then full exhale, release. So nice, slow movements here, matching them with that slow, slow breath we started with. We're taking 3. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, release. Keeping that foot lifted, we're going to just open ourselves up to a side plank, kneeling side plank to start. So foot is on an inside knife edge, and then right arm goes to the sky. This nice supported side plank. I'm going to move up so you can see me. If you'd like, you could stack the feet here, make a little kickstand, come into a full side plank. Your choice. Lots of options here. Maybe you try to take the bicep by the ear, straightening the arm towards the front of the room, lift the hips. Push away from the mat with that left hand. And then we'll make our way to plank, kind of rolling forward back to hands and knees. Awesome. Flip to the other side. We'll come onto the left leg. So send the left legs out if you want to. Left leg, hopefully you only have one left leg. Rock back and forth and then find that hip level. 3 slow knee to elbow. Inhale to bring it forward. Exhale, straighten. Pull the belly button up to the spine. We're going to really tighten the core here. 1 more. Inhale, knee to elbow. Exhale, lengthen. And then we'll find this side plank, your version. Arm goes to the sky, gaze can follow, and then maybe you feel like you want to come into a full side plank. Take your version here. And then we played with the arm. Push away from that, play with the arm. Bring it bicep by the ear. Lift the hips. 2 more breaths. Maybe you can roll the chest a little bit more towards the ceiling. Ooh, balancy. And then find table again. Flip around again. Awesome. Take the knees as wide as the mat or send the hips back, heart towards the earth. And come back to that breath, that focus on inhaling through the heart space. Exhale, let the hips get heavy, send them towards the heels. 3 to 5, 6 breaths here. Come back to being really present by thinking that breath, focusing, just being with yourself on the mat. You start to feel those hips open. It's a great way to warm up the lower half. 3 more breaths right here. And we'll take our time meeting in down dog. Some nice juicy stretching here, pedaling out one foot then the other, really shaking the hips from left to right, whatever it takes to experience this first down dog, pushing away from the mat, spreading the fingers wide, all those little adjustments to start this off right. Send the hips really high to the sky. Maybe you bend into the knees first and then send the hips to the sky. Playing with the heels towards the mat, nice. Feels good to stretch from head to toe this way. And then we'll look forward and we're going to start in a forward fold. So bring the feet up towards the hands. Give a nice half lift for a flat back. Pull the belly button in and then forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe come back to that inhale through the heart. Exhale through the top of the head. Let that get heavy. Your knees can be bent here really generously as you wish. Don't lock them. Then on a slow inhale, we'll rise up to standing with our hands swooping up overhead. Bring them all the way to the top, and then slide the hands through heart center. Stay right where you're at. I'll turn so you can see me. On an inhale, let's keep the hands right, keep them here in prayer or down at your sides. Let's just work into the feet. So feel all 4 corners of your feet on the floor. Lift the toes and drop them all, 10. Lift the heels, drop them down. And here we go. From the heart space, we're going to inhale, lift up onto the toes. Really slow and steady, balancy. Exhale, send the heels slowly and heavy to the mat. We're going to take 3 more just like that. Inhale, lift. Inhale through the heart space so you get so tall and long. Exhale, heavy heels, slowly down. 2 more. And hold on to a wall here if balance is too tricky this morning. Last one. Tall in the torso, exhale, heavy heels. Bring the hands out to cactus arms, and we're just going to take a slight back bend here by lifting the heart, the chest, and the chin towards the sky. We'll take 3 breaths. So first inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, get heavy down the back body. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, notice the energy go down, the shoulders go away from the ears. 1 more. Come back to standing. Great. All right, inhale, arms go overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Let's start this standing flow. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, drop the head to the ground. We'll step the right toes back. We're prepping for warrior 1, so right toes are a 45-degree angle, nice deep lunge in the left knee. On an inhale, bring your arms up, warrior 1. Awesome. Hands come out in front so you can see them. We're going to take the left arm under the right for eagle arms. Wrap as you can. Set this up, nice deep lunge. On an inhale through the heart. Exhale, lift the elbows away from your face. 2 more. Drop the shoulders. Inhale from the heart. Exhale, the shoulders, the elbows up and away from the face. Kindly unwind your arms. We're coming into warrior 2. So set this up, maybe a wider stance, nice deep lunge in the left knee. Let's bring the hands behind the back to clasp. Left thumb on top. That's our left leg out there. And we'll just drop the shoulder or the fist towards the floor and lift the heart again. 3 breaths here. Inhaling through the heart, exhaling, drop the hands heavy towards the mat. So focus on opening up the shoulders. Gaze can go up a little. One more. All right, we're gonna release the hands. Keep the right hand down this right leg. Inhale the left arm up for a reverse warrior. And then straighten the left leg, reverse triangle. And on your next exhale, we're gonna slowly tip into triangle. 3 breaths here. Gaze and chest reach towards the sky. Just kind of rolling open the shoulders, stacking the shoulders one over the other. I'm gonna come up into superstar, so feel free to bend into the left knee to get there. Maybe a little warrior 2, then superstar. Hands come up, toes point towards the front of the side of the mat now. Bring the hands on the hips. So thumbs are gonna come towards the center of your back, and that's gonna bring your elbows towards one another. Okay? So keeping your hands glued right here, lift the chest to the sky, and then exhale, hinge forward. Coming into a forward fold with our hands glued to our low back here. Inhale through the heart, exhale out the crown of the head. Let it be heavy towards the floor. Bend in the knee is certainly welcome here. 2 more breaths. And inhale, bend into your knees, come up to standing. We're gonna take warrior 1 towards the back of the mat. So set that up, pivoting the feet, 45-degree angle, nice deep lunge, arms come up, gaze goes up, and then bring the hands forward. We'll take the right arm underneath for eagle arms. 3 breaths here. Inhale through the heart. Exhale, lift the elbows up. Drop the shoulders down. 1 more. We'll just release, arms come into warrior 2. Hands come behind the back, this time right thumb on top. Drop the fist towards the floor, 3 breaths. On the inhales, think about rolling the shoulders back, lifting the chest. Deepen into the lunge, so much here. When you finish that last exhale, we'll come into reverse. So left hand goes down the left leg, right hand goes up and over. Enjoy this stretch, deepen the lunge. And then straighten into the right leg for reverse triangle. Exhale brings you slowly into triangle. Nice, mindful movements this morning. Roll the chest towards the sky, stack the shoulders. Gaze goes up at the thumb. 1 more breath here. And we're coming into superstar. So a gentle bend in the right knee, maybe to help yourself right up. And this time hands will come behind the back, clasp the fist. Right thumb on top is fine. Drop the shoulders, lift the chest, and then exhale, hinge at the waist. Another deep forward fold. Inhale through the heart. Exhale at the top of the head. 2 more breaths. Let the breath move you, even in just a teeny tiny way. All right, from here, release the hands, and you can walk either to the left or the right. We're coming into pyramid, and we'll hit both sides. So I'm gonna go to the left. Bring the right foot in a little bit. We've got these pyramid legs. If you'd like to bring your hands to your hips, great. Then nice flat back. And then hands could come maybe to the floor or to the shin, keeping your back and spine as long as possible. Send the right hip forward, left hip back. Feeling the stretch up the back of the left leg. From here, we're going to come into a one-legged forward fold. So maybe walk the hands forward. We're going to come off that right toe. You can keep it down if you're balancing here. That's a great space to work. And if you want a little bit more, we'll take half moon. So left finger stay towards the left corner of the mat, and we'll open up to the right, starting to stack the hips. Flex the right foot. Bring the hand up. I lost my head in the picture frame here. And we're trying to roll the heart towards the ceiling, trying to really stack the shoulders again. Nice flat foot, like you're pushing against a wall. 2 more breaths here. Bring the right hand down, step back. We're just gonna walk across the side edge of the mat to come to the other side, to come to the right side for me this time. We'll start in pyramid, setting your feet up. Maybe hands come to the hips to get that long spine first, and then start to reach your nose toward your toe. Hands can come to the shin or the floor. This time send the left hip forward, right hip back. Nice long stretch in the right leg. Gaze is at that big toe. From here we'll come into one-legged standing forward fold, kicking the left toes up. And then you decide what would work. You could either play around with grabbing your ankle here, or you could try this half moon. Right fingers to the right edge of the mat. Flex the left toes, foot. Then gaze goes up at the left finger, left thumb this time. Play around with rolling the chest to the ceiling, stacking the shoulders, just making all those little adjustments. And we'll come back down and walk ourselves back towards the center of the mat in this forward fold. And I'm gonna come into yoga squat, so bringing the toes in a little bit more, heels in, toes out, send the hips back. And then this is one other really great place to play with this. So if hands can come at heart center, even if they come to the ground. Inhale, lift through the heart space. Exhale, let the back of the body get heavy and the hips drop down. Take a few more breaths just like this. Play around with it. Notice how your breath moves and shifts the body in these tiny little ways. Doing a lot of work for you. Drop the shoulders down. Relax what will allow yourself to relax. And when you're ready, we'll just come down to your bottoms, soles of the feet together. This cobbler's pose. Inhale through the chest, through the heart. Exhale, start to forward fold. We're gonna keep the gaze lifted. Heart kind of coming right over imagining it's coming right over the soles of the feet. So each inhale through the heart. Exhale, let your crown of your head get longer away from your tailbone. Keeping your gaze lifted. We're gonna try to, or I guess adjust your neck so that you're making a long line with your spine. Maybe that's better. Then crunching your neck, definitely better. Take 3 more breaths right here. Breathe right into your low back. That should feel good. And then we'll walk ourselves back up to a seat. This time, Sukhasana, putting the opposite foot as what you started with at the beginning in front, and let's start with those twists. So to the right, left hand on left knee, inhale, lift from the heart, exhale, twist from the core. 2 more breaths. Inhale back to center, take it to the other side. Let the twist come from your belly button, not from your shoulders. And we'll inhale back to center, and let's start where we began. If you'd like, putting your hands on your heart. Inhale, lift from the heart. Close your eyes. Exhale, send the breath down the right arm. Inhale, lift from the chest. Send the breath heavy down the left arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, send the breath down both arms. Inhale. Nice, deep, all the way to the top. Exhale, send the breath heavy down the torso. Feel yourself rooted to the mat. Inhale through the heart. Exhale, send it down the right leg. Inhale. Let your left leg get heavy on this exhale. Deep inhale. Send the breath down both legs. One more deep inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, let yourself bow in. Bring yourself to gratitude for something in your life, something that you can think on today. And with that, namaste. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for joining.